Alright guys, we are back with another one, and this is the video comparison between the Fossil Q Founder versus the Motorola Moto 360 Gen 2. I'm going to start this off by going into the Fossil Q Founder. This is the brand new kid on the block, and if you look at this watch, this is a very gorgeous watch. This rose gold and black absolutely goes fantastic together. It gives a real old-fashioned watch theme. It is absolutely beautiful. You have genuine leather on the band. I love it on the band. They put the size 22 because sometimes we'll forget. And Fossil logo right there. So the only thing with this watch, there is no heart rate monitor on the back, as you can see there. But it does have QI charging, which is awesome. But it absolutely looks dope. Fossil has used a very nice leather that I particularly like. It's nice and it's pretty soft. It feels good. It may get some grease on it, but other than that, easy to wipe away. This is nice leather. If you look at the rose gold has a nice shine to it. Looks really good. Nice looking watch. Fossil done a good job, and it also has the button at the traditional place, which is the 3 o'clock level, and I have no problem with that. It's more of a flat, it's not a protrusive button. Very nice. It looks like it could even turn, but it can't. But it does give you that grip like old-fashioned watches that can. Doesn't click out, anything like that, but it does give that look. So I'm really feeling this Fossil watch. It looks like it's a round circle that is clipped on to this bottom area right here. Now I like the lugs. The lugs have a little bit of a round look to it. Looks really nice. They done a good job with the styling of this watch. It really looks elegant and it looks very good. Now, if you're a lot of guys like me, this is your second Moto 360, just like it is mine. And I really like the way Moto has used the Horween leather company to make the leather. The leather has turned out to be very durable, very nice and soft and comfortable. Easy to flick this watch on in a drop of a dime and get it on your wrist with this nice leather. It ages very well and it looks very good. Now we're going with gold here. This is a gold casing and it really looks nice. Microphone right there. The button is at the 2 o'clock level versus 3, which is nice. I find it to be a nice little unique styling to it. The lugs are a little bit more squared off, which I have no problem with either. I actually do like the lugs. Now at the bottom here, you have the heart rate monitor right there at the bottom, which gives it an edge. Also, it's a reflective kind of back, which is kind of cool. It's a nice build, very comfortable watch. I love the way it looks. Motorola has done it again with this watch. Awesome. Now, if we look at both of these watches dead on, I would say maybe because of the band looking a little bit more worn, I would say the better looking watch when it comes to all around appeal, just straight on looking at it, I may give it to the Fossil watch. It might have a more classic, beautiful look than the Moto when it comes to the body. Now, when it comes to the screens, you can honestly see there's not much difference between the two screens on these two watches. They both look awesome. Beautiful. This is the same watch face on each watch, and you can honestly see what's going on with both of these watches. Now I would say the Moto 360 might be a little bit more responsive than the Fossil Q Founder, and I think they both have the same wake to sleep time when it comes to the on-screen, the ambient screen mode. Now with the Fossil, you're rocking a Intel Atom processor. With the Moto, you're rocking the Snapdragon 400. Now you got a full gig of RAM with the Fossil, and you have a half a gig of RAM with the Moto 360. Now in performance, I haven't noticed anything, but yet again, I don't have my watches loaded up with stuff anyway. Now both of these watches are rocking a 400 milliamp hour battery, and I must say both of them, when it comes to battery life, you would think they both had two different types of batteries up in here, but it's the same size battery in both. Now with the Fossil watch, they're telling you you're gonna get a full day of use, and with the Moto 360, they're saying you're gonna get 2 days of description. You're gonna see two different battery life reviews for both of these watches. So check out the description for both of the battery life reviews that I have for both of these watches. These watches are beautiful. Both of the screens are fantastic. Both of the builds are beautiful. Each gold color has its charm, has its greatness. The leather bands are absolutely incredible on both of these watches. But on this Fossil watch, you're talking boss factor. This cries richness. They look awesome, both of these watches, but they could only be one winner. I feel a lot of the Motorola feel on the Fossil watch. I feel they must have been a collaboration along the way between these two watches. But the one thing that's different between these two watches is that Fossil is using the Intel Atom processor. Now, we don't know much information about the Intel Atom when it comes to a watch, but with the performance is there, but it seems like the battery life might be a little questionable. So looking dead on, the Moto watch honestly looks good. Getting a notification right there. It honestly looks good. Now, this is my own homemade type of screen, and it honestly looks boss on the watch. Now, you change to some of the other screens that are on this watch, and you see there is a difference. Now, Motorola has taken away the little vibration when you're changing screens, which is hot. So no matter what you pick, you're happy with the class of screen that you get, the class of clock dials, and the way it looks, very customizable. All you have to do is hold down, and on most of the Motorola watch faces, you can change various design from light to dark. You can change the accent colors and so forth, and you have a totally different look to match your attire and so forth. So this is some of the greatest things about the Motorola, the way you can change and have this watch looking differently all the time. I like that because I like a fancy watch. I've been waiting for years for these smart watches and finally have it. I'm loving it. Just some reason this watch on the wrist, both of them look good, but I would say the Fossil look a little bit better. I'm gonna stick to that. Now, you can customize a lot of these screens as well, but a lot of them you can't customize. So I feel if you want different options of watch faces, you're gonna get a little bit more choice when it comes to the Moto 360. You're gonna have a little bit less choice when it comes to the Fossil. But yet again, I would honestly say these watches is almost becoming a toss-up. You got price. I paid about $315 for this Fossil watch, and with the Moto you will pay just about the same thing, probably up to $350 for that watch. Fits your wrist real nice, but I would say the Q Founder fits your wrist a little bit bigger. So if you do have a smaller wrist, the watch for you might be the Moto. But if you definitely want richness and style, both of these watches are awesome. Some beautiful smartwatches, and as much as I feel the more elegant, beautiful watch might just be the Fossil Q Founder, when everything is taken into effect, the most efficient, beautiful watch that gives you everything without no complaint is the Moto 360. So in this battle, I must say the Moto 360 wins. The Intel Atom processor is not going to deliver the battery life that we're looking to get in a smartwatch. So with everything that Motorola offers, plus beautiful screens, beautiful watch faces, I must honestly say it delivers on battery life more than the Fossil Q Founder. So in this battle, straight up, Motorola wins.